out there 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning. It's kind of dark still, the sun's coming up, dust is flying, you know, you smell the gas from the machine starting up and being serviced. And, you know, we have so many people in the yard too, so many trucks, so much equipment, and it's really cool to see all those moving parts.
With us having 500 employees, we needed to find a tool that was really important and specific to our needs. Greenius does that.
Financially, it's a tool that we use. It saves us money in the long run because our people aren't photocopying and spending time teaching things that Greenius is reinforcing.
Knowing that they've been through this rigorous training and not just us spitting talking points at our guys and them, you know, rolling their eyes and going out to the field. They've been involved in exams, they've answered the questions correctly, they've passed it, and that's why they're out in the field servicing your property. You get everybody in one room, you're saying the same thing, they all hear the same thing.
We're trying to get you guys the information you need to be safe and to know how to get our jobs done efficiently.
It provides that agenda for the day for the supervisors to be able to elaborate on the safety topic.
Those weekly safety tips, they're very helpful, especially out here in the landscaping industry where anything can happen.
To us, it's a way to ensure that even new guys coming into the company, you know, later on in the season, still have the same level of knowledge of safety, you know, as everyone else. Because as a company, we want to maintain that consistency of safety on all of our properties with all of our employees.
I do see the numbers, and we have been able to lower those workers' comp, those incidents, by reviewing these safety videos on a weekly basis.
When people arrive at work safely, we want them to return home safely.
Over my 7 years, I've definitely seen clients stick with us because they know our commitment to safety. Why are we safer than anyone else than our competition? An example would be these Greenius videos.
Plowing techniques. Let's talk about a few key techniques you'll need to learn in order to plow effectively. The rolling stop is a great way to preserve your tractor's brakes and pile snow. Basically, the technique is to take your foot off the accelerator as you approach the snow pile and glide into it. As you ease into the pile, raise the plow. The combination of drifting in and racing the plow will push the snow as high as possible on the pile. Note that this should be done carefully. When you get good at it, you won't even need to use the brakes to stop the machine and pile the snow high. Again, this is about technique. If you approach too fast, you can damage the plow or tractor. Watch as our operator performs the technique. Ask your supervisor or an experienced operator to help you get it right. Let's watch our operator perform the technique. He can vary the width of the plow as necessary. In this case, working with an 8-foot moldboard, he can straighten the wings to create a 13-foot plow for backdragging. If he needs to, he can change the angle on one or both wings to reduce plowing width to create a narrower plow that still contains the snow. Of course, he can also bring the wings all the way back, essentially creating a box plow in reverse. It will take time to figure out when and how to use wing angles for maximum snow movement. As you learn, row after row, site after site, night after night, you will get a feel for how to do things. The maximum load is with the wings angled about 30 to 50 degrees forward. You'll quickly learn the optimal position in a heavier snow event. Try practicing and experimenting when snowfall isn't too heavy and you have a bit of extra time. Working fast in heavy snow is not the time to experiment. Site planning. Plowing a new site the first time can be daunting. Every site has its own unique obstacles and layout. There can be dozens of nooks and crannies, loading docks and high-traffic main roads, plus hundreds of parking spots in a dozen pockets throughout the property. Effective planning is vital to effective plowing. Spend an hour or two in advance planning your approach to plowing the property. This is the best way to avoid wasting time or being forced to replow areas, putting you behind on your schedule for the day.